Hey everyone, it's Annie here. It's been a while since I did one of these shoutouts and as well as informing everyone but what's gonna come out on Patreon. So I thought I'd give you all a little update so you know what's currently going on Patreon. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna go into the shoutouts. A lot of things have come up, a lot of things has changed. There's gonna be a lot of huge things I'm going to be uploading tonight. It might even catch you off guard, but hey, stick around and hopefully you enjoy the reactions. But anyway, let's just get into the shout out. So for Patreon number 1, I want to thank is COULDN. For COULDN, appreciate you joining the Patreon, as well as Michelle 747, Kaiser Sani, Snookies 13, Crix, think that's how you say it, Loosmal, D Master XD, Pastel, Christopher Wagner, and numerous courting. Again, I apologize, I'm horrible with names. It is what it is. NC, and last but not least, Cody Fox. They appreciate you all for sticking around in the Patreon. So yeah, make sure to look forward to more episodes basically new information of what's gonna come out on Patreon. If you just look over to one corner of the screen, I can't tell. I'll know once I upload it. But if you look at one corner of the screen, you'll know everything of what's coming soon, what's currently going on, and yeah. Hopefully you all have more members later on or sooner than later. But other than that, thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all for sticking around. You guys are amazing. You guys are the real ones. And I look forward to seeing more people join this community. Again, I will say this right now. You have a choice of joining the Patreon or not. You don't have to. It's fine. But if you do, look forward to a lot of stuff, as well as new stuff that I'll be adding over here on my YouTube channel. We already have Manga Monday, which is kind of a surprise, and for most people that are on my Patreon, you would know, but yeah. But other than that, thank you so much for your attention, and I'll see you guys all in the review. Yeah, see you guys there. Okay, for a second, I wasn't able to tell that I was being recorded or not. Okay. What up, guys? Annie Tier, Guild Forever. Going to be reviewing Solo Leveling Chapters. Chapters 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I reacted to 10 chapters of Solo Leveling. This series has got to be one of my most favorite manga series to date. Like this series, this comic, this manga, or whatever you want to call it, is possibly the best thing I've ever read. This is amazing. Solo Leveling is good. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you want to rate it, it is an amazing read. And I just realized there we go. My microphone was all the way over here. But yeah, so I knew this series was going to be like interesting because of the concept revolving it. I didn't think it would be this good of a storytelling. Everything from, honestly, the dungeon arc, the double dungeon arc was possibly my favorite arc in the whole series. Like throughout this whole series, the dungeon arc is my favorite. I love that arc. It is so good. I never thought a series like this. I mean, I knew it was interesting, but I just didn't expect to be this good. And honestly, I'm pretty happy about that. Like, I look forward, to be honest, I forced myself to stop reading when it was getting to a point to where, like, I didn't think I was going to stop reading because this show was that amazing. I did not want to stop reading. If it was up to me, and if I wasn't reacting to this, I would have binged this whole series. I would have watched everything. I would have spent my entire day reading this because it's just that good. But I had to stop because there's other reactions I had to get to. So with that being said, I will say this is actually a phenomenal read. This is a good series. Amazing. Everything about it from beginning to end was gold. And so far, from where I left off, I look forward to Jinwo's growth, because he got a power because he completed the secret quest within that double dungeon and he reawakened. The thing is, it looks like his reawakening doesn't start right away. I think it's something like, okay, you've reawakened, but if you want to truly make it to the peak of your powers, you gotta earn it. So he has to go through training in order to get significantly much stronger and to be able to handle things. So now he's gonna do an instant dungeon by himself. The problem is, the moment he entered, the dungeon closed. There is absolutely no way to get out of the dungeon. He has to find a way to beat that dungeon's boss by himself. But I will admit this, that he's getting a lot stronger. That I feel like he can do it. I mean, he has to. He's the main character. But this whole solo leveling and how much stronger he's getting, especially how he's going through the regiments to get stronger by doing 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 this, 100 running, like, it's crazy. But, like, it's showing results. He's getting better and better. It's slow, but gradually at a time. And I honestly look forward to this growth because they're doing the same thing that My Hero Academia does, and I love it. I love this formula. When the main character goes from zero to hero. I love that. I love that concept. This is exactly why back then when I was a kid, Hercules was one of my favorite Disney series. Because I love the concept of a nobody becoming a somebody. That is like the number one thing I love in storytelling. That is like my favorite formula for storytelling. Now, I honestly have half a mind to just say, look, I'm not gonna be recording freaking solo leveling. Sorry guys, seeing it on my own is that good and I need to binge it. So, but no, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. But it's like I have half a mind to, because best fucking read, bro. Like, honestly, best read I've had in a while. Sure, I've read other mangas like Eden Zero, 100 Year Quest, and certain other mangas that were pretty good too. But this one, holy fuck. Everything about this series is good. And honestly, now that Tower of God, the God of High School, webtoon series that came from Korea, right? They got their own anime series. And with that being said, it's like, if they can get it, and if solo leveling is that good, solo leveling absolutely deserves an anime. Yo, that is a series that needs an anime right away. Like, this series is too good that it's too good not to have an anime. The fact that this does not have an anime yet is baffling. How is this series not have an anime? Like, how new is this? Is it really new? If it's really new, I understand. But if it's been a while, if it's been around as long as, like, God of High School or Tower of God, then what the fuck? What are you doing? Animate this shit! But if it's new, I understand. But I do look forward to the day that, because this is gonna get animated, I kind of hesitating to continue reading. But it's like, I can't stop anymore. It's too late. I'm hooked. I'm hooked on this series that I need to read more. If I don't read more, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So I need to read more of this series because it's that good of a story. I honestly, I wish it was Monday already so I can binge some more. I'm probably gonna do like 10 plus chapters a week because it's that good. I tell you what, like, dude, it needs to be Monday already, man. I know we just passed the Monday, but work with me here. I'm sorry if I didn't upload this yesterday, guys. Like, I read so much of this manga that this is the reason why I didn't upload that much yesterday. Because of this. Because of how much I read. Now you know. Holy shit, dude. Best manga. Or whatever you call it. Manga, comic. I don't know what to call it. Either a manga or a comic. Because apparently this is from Korea, right? It's a webtoons from Korea. I don't know. Someone confirm that with me. I'm not 100% certain. But other than that, guys, that's it for me. Questions. Question 1. If you were in Suwon's position, you cleared the secret quest, you found out about these rules, these regulations. Like, you have to do 10-kilometer run, you have to 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 sit-ups. Like, you have to do all these things for your proper training. And if you don't, you get a penalty. Would you have done the same thing like Jinwo? I said Suwon. Jinwo, would you have just like be like, fuck it. I'm in the hospital, bro. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm gonna rest. Would you have done the same mistake he done? Or would you have done it not risking the penalty? Like, what would you have done? Like, would you have been lenient as he was? Like, and be honest, would you have been as lenient as he was? Or would you have done it? Honestly, if it was up to me, I probably would have done it. After all the shit I went through, I would have done that shit. Like, I wouldn't even question it either, because you saw the shit they went through? If I went through all of that and I survived and I'm like, bro, do this or you're gonna suffer a penalty, I'm like, fuck that. I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it. Shit. Whew. I'm doing all this to make sure I freaking like survive. I don't want to die, dude. Like, I don't even know if I'll die or anything. I don't know. I wouldn't know what the penalty means, but it's not worth the risk. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I survive. I tell you what. But yeah, other than that, guys, question 2. Which would you focus more on, out of, when you get rewarded points, where would you lean most of the points towards? Random box item, status recovery, or ability points? Where would you lean most of your points towards to? From number 1 and number 2 and the 3, like between those three attributes, which would you focus more on, from top being the most to the bottom being the least? So let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, guys, see you guys all in the next video. Definitely love this manga. Thank you for I can't speak now. Recommending this to me. I look forward to more chapters.